Greetings. Thank you very much for tuning in and welcoming us into your own space. Today we are going to do an exciting video. We are going to talking about emotions. Yes, we are going to deal with feelings. So today's video will empower you to be able to manage your feelings better. More of the content that I'll be sharing is the things that you need to know when dealing with your feelings and the feelings of others. So make sure that you take notes and share the link and make sure that nothing will disturb you for the next 5 to 10 minutes. Thank you very much. Greetings all over the world. Welcome to Her Said. Welcome to my channel. I'm Puleng Koeshe and thank you for joining us. If you're our first time viewers, please remember to subscribe so that you are able to get the new videos firsthand, and make sure that you share the videos with many people as you can, and like the video, interact with us so that we know how you feel about the video. So for our all-time viewers, welcome and thank you for the support constantly. So today we are going to talk about emotions. So we've been in a journey of the management of the soul. If you missed out the previous videos, make sure that you catch up and watch the management of the will and watch the management of the mind, so that when you are watching this today, you know what has been happening previously. So I will jump into it now. Managing of your feelings. For me, feelings are a voice to your body and your voice to your belief system. How do I mean that feelings are a voice to your body? When you feel pain, pain is an emotion. When you feel it, where do you feel it? You feel it, it is the sensation that comes on your body. It tells you what is not right or what is going wrong in your body. So you would know that there's a pain on your leg or on your tummy, on any part of the body, because you had a sensation of pain there. So your body is talking to you and say, watch out, something is happening, your hand is burning, or something went wrong there. So do you understand now when I say feelings are a voice to your body? I hope you've catch that. So let me just explain a little bit why I say also that your emotions are your voice to your belief system. Your belief system is something that is inside you that you believe in, and it gives you a direction on what you think is right and what you believe in. And if somebody comes and attack your belief system, your faith, what you believe is right, there will be a sensation that is coming inside you that says there's a clash with what I know is right, what I believe in. And as soon as that clash comes, emotions will flow. It's either the emotions of anger or the emotions of disappointment. If your husband forgot your anniversary, you become angry or disappointed that how can he forget? So those emotions will come up because it clashes with what you believe should be happening. So it is the voice to your belief system. So the other thing, feelings are physical. Yes, we might not touch our feelings, but as they manifest physically. Like before I took this video, I felt butterflies in my tummy. I don't know how many times I stand in front of people or I stand in front of this camera, but somehow just before I start, I feel butterflies in my stomach. I felt them in my stomach. So there was a physical reaction because maybe I felt that I'm not ready to take this video, or I'm not ready to take the test, or whatever it is that raises feelings. It comes physically. Let me ask you a question. when you are going to when you went to test drive, how did you experience anxiety? And when you were afraid, how did you feel? How did you know that you are afraid? Because there was manifestation in your physical body. The other point that I want you to make aware about feelings, that feelings are individual. Because God created us individually. He made us different. So how we react to the same stimuli can be different because of we are different people. We react different. People can experience the same circumstance. They can experience a loss of a parent or any loved one, but they will experience the feeling differently because we are individual. So when you deal with yourself, be graceful and know that God is helping you to deal with these emotions. And when you're dealing with your children, your spouse, your colleagues in your workplace, deal with them with grace because they are also different. They react different to same or different stimulus around them. So let's treat each other gracefully. So the next point that I want to discuss that will help you to manage your your emotions is that we need to explore, or we need to take stock of emotions. We need to manage our emotions by checking on daily basis how you respond to different stimulus. So at the end of the day, what I normally do just before I sleep, I check how my day went, and I check what are the feelings that I felt in different instances. Then I tried also to check which is the most prevalent feeling that I experienced throughout the day. And then I try to manage that. Then I ask myself, why did I react like that? For instance, if I found myself almost that day reacting negatively, like being angry, being more likely to express anger to myself and to others, I ask myself why, what happened, what clashed with my belief system, and what made me to feel the way I felt. Then I look at that, I explore, I take stock. But you don't have to wait for the whole day actually to take the stock. You can evaluate as the moments happen. Like you give yourself some time, you take some time out, you breathe in and out, and you say, what is this feeling that I'm feeling currently, and why am I feeling it? So we need to learn to take stock of our emotions and how we feel. So it is very important to do that. The next point that I want to discuss is at the impact of the negative feelings. We know most God created good feelings and negative feelings. He created them so that you are able to choose, because choosing is part of who we are and it's the responsibility that we've been given. So we need to know that we need to choose between the good feelings and not so good or negative feelings. And when we are choosing, we are exercising our right to be aligned with how God wants us to treat each other. So the next point that I'm coming to is the influence of the negative feelings. Like if you allow yourself to choose negative feeling, what it does into your body. Negative feelings are feelings that when you feel them has a negative impact on your physical structure, particularly if you dwell and focus on them. Let's look, for instance, like if you dwell on unforgiveness and you think you make it big, you you think of this thing that your spouse has done, your child has done, and you focus on it, and you even planning on how you're going to react and how you're going to do that. The more you dwell there, we are not wired for negative energy, and we also don't have the outlet of managing the negative feelings. So what happens, it gets stored in your body. So for instance, it can come into your intestines, and the energy that is generated from negative feeling does not have an outlet. So it becomes stored in your body, and it can form illnesses. You can have constant headaches, you can have ulcers, you can have tension in your body, in your muscles, you can have spasms on your neck. What it does, because it's not going out, you're storing it in your body, and your body is not receptive of it, so it forms other energies in form of pain, of discomfort, and so on. So you really need to have a good outlet. So how you express the negative emotions is going to be important. So you need to focus that energy and express it in a positive way. Listen to me. I'm not saying we are not supposed to feel negative feelings. If they come, they are part of our formation or our creation, but we have choice on how we respond to them. If you can catch this, you will understand what I'm saying. There will be things, circumstances that will bring about negative emotions in your life, but how you handle and decide to act on them will be will direct that you lead a successful life and you live a healthy, a balanced life. So that brings me to the next point, that you can control your emotions. Every one of us have the ability to control. I will just make a scenario just to show you that we are in control of our emotions. When you are at work and your boss confronts you and speaks to you, and you feel that the way they confronted you is not appropriate, do you stand up and clap them? Do you beat them up? No, you don't do that, because you know the consequences of doing that. You might be fired, you might lose your salary, and it's not appropriate based on the labor relations and everything that aligns them. So you will act accordingly. Isn't it that control? You have just control your emotions. But looking at a different scenario, somebody comes and insults you, and this somebody, when you look at them, you can be able to fight them, and you see that you will be able to beat them up. So you make judgment that if I engage, this person is disrespecting me, I'm just going to clap them and I'm just going to give them a hiding. You are able to see that if I start this battle, I'm going to win. Isn't it control? So sometimes we feel out of control because we have made up in our mind that we can get away with this. Or if I do this, it's how I want it, and at least it will be in control. So if you can control yourself in a workplace, you can control yourself in the church, and you cannot control yourself when you are with your loved ones, it means that you are biased in the controlling of your emotions. And it tells us that you are in control of your emotions. So what we need to do is to learn how to control our emotions. The last point that I want to close to give it to you is that you need to express your emotions. Expressions of emotions is very, very important. You need to know how to do that. So expressing of emotions is important. So the next video that we're going to deliberate on and take, it will give us practical steps on how to manage your emotions. So we've discussed these different things on how to manage the things that you need to know about your emotions, and these things will be helping you to manage your emotions. So I think I'm done for today, and I hope this video is valuable to you and your family members. So let's keep on managing our emotions. Stay blessed and stay in grace.